Hello and welcome back to day 5 of manifesting my way out of being unbroke. So it's been a minute. It's been like 3 weeks. I had my birthday, which was great. My friends came to visit from the United States. They came here to Italy and we had a great time. And I honestly just got out of my routine. But, that's something that I felt like was a really good theme to kind of discuss here today, is the reminder that oftentimes we put such heavy expectations on ourselves with, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then you just jump right into something full speed, doing it at the maximum. And what happens when you do that? Well, obviously you kind of fall off. And it's like setting reasonable goals is obviously important. I mean, my personal goal here is to post a video a day because it's something that helps me and I hope that it can help somebody else. But that being said, I feel like a really important thing to remember is to always give yourself grace. Remember, staying motivated is obviously important, but give yourself grace and things will always happen in the time that they need to happen. Because something that I feel like I have found myself getting caught up with a lot, and I've heard come from a lot of my friends as well, is that let's say you're in a good momentum of doing things like whether it's journaling or working out or any habit that you're trying to maintain, and maybe you've maintained it for a while and then something happens and life happens and you get disrupted and it takes you a while to start again. A lot of people oftentimes feel like they're going to be starting from zero. It's like, oh my gosh, I have to start all over again. I'm starting from scratch. No, that's not the case, because everything that you lived before was not for nothing. All those things that you did before was not for nothing. It's like muscle memory, whether it's literal muscle memory because you were working out, or whether it's, mental, psychological, spiritual muscle memory from the habits that you've created before. So you're not starting over, you're picking up from where you left off. Anyways, I'm picking up from where I left off. Even though we're 3 weeks later, here I am back and ready to continue manifesting, which honestly, I do gotta say, quick update before we get started here. My manifesting has been going very well, and let me tell you why. I got 2 new clients for my personal business. I have my Marcella Marketing and Media. That's the business that I have created. And I have 2 new clients and I'm making double what I was making before. Yeah. And that all happened, shortly after my birthday and right after I started creating these videos. Coincidence? I think not. I don't believe in coincidences. Synchronicities is what I like to call them. So anyways, I would like to start off with a random quote from the 4 Agreements, just because I feel like that's always fun. So let's see what happens. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Okay, here we go. Okay, interesting. By hooking someone's attention and expressing and venting the anger, we feel better. But now the other person has that poison. Now the other person feels that anger or jealousy or whatever emotional poison was sent. By hooking the attention, almost any kind of energy can be transferred from one mind to another, including love. I love that. So that was something that I kind of talked about, of the transferring of poison. But just as poison can be transferred, so can love. Yeah, that's a theme that has been coming up a lot, is the power that we have within ourselves. Obviously, everything is within ourselves. We are the reason that we're unhappy. We are the reason that we're happy, whatever it is. But when you're feeling angry or when you're feeling icky, taking a step back, taking a breath, and trying to resolve it within yourself before you go and transfer it to somebody else. Because then it's just going to be a chain of effects. If you transfer your angry energy they're going to transfer your angry energy, and they're going to transfer your angry energy, and it's just going to get passed around everywhere. And we don't want that, you know? We want this to be a better place. And it always starts with us. It always starts with us. Making ourselves better then makes everyone else better, because it's contagious, you know? So anyways, just always come back to love. It's a practice. Easier said than done. I'm not perfect. I get angry. Yeah. But I know that anger is not me. And then after I cool down, I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? You know? But anyways, let's do a little bit of breath work. So I'm feeling the full body, the full diaphragmatic breathing. We're going to do hands lower belly, hands rib cage, hands upper chest. You can put your hands on your collarbones. Okay. Exhale all the air out. That always feels so good. Okay. Let's just dive right into our journaling. Here we go. Oh, today's July 1st. July 1st. Oh, and remember, 3 things that happened the day before and 2 bonus things. Or 5 things that happened the day before. Or at a very minimum, if you're running low on time, 3 things that happened the day before. Those are the most important ones. Okay, and we'll get started now. So, my first one was, I'm so thankful to be working with Liz, who really lets me express my creativity. She's one of my clients that I just started working with about a month ago, and she's into shadow work, she's an author, she's really cool, and so, yeah, I love working with her. Anyways, I wrote, I'm so thankful for the energy of the full moon yesterday that helped me be able to continue working all day. I had a very long work day, and so I'm so thankful for that. The full moon energy really keeps me going, so grateful for that. I wrote, I'm so thankful that Luca and I were able to plan out the last steps to finish his nonna's house yesterday. So this is something that has been weighing on him for a while, and I'm really thankful and excited for him that he's going to have it almost finished. And I wrote, I'm so thankful for the rain yesterday. The rain, it's been so hot here, and there was like a nice little storm that came by yesterday, and it really just cleaned the air up. So I'm very thankful for that. I mean, I love the heat. I'm all about the heat, but I'm thankful for that. I also wrote, I am so thankful for the beautiful seawater that we've had this year. The water here in Italy is normally not so beautiful, but it's been gorgeous this year, and it's just been so beautiful. I'm so lucky that I'm able to go to the beach and work. Gosh, I am so lucky. See, these are the words that we need to continue to use. Word magic, word manifestation. It really works. Okay, so feeling good. We are going to do a little card pull for the day just because we like that. Sorry that I'm kind of doing this one kind of quick. I know for all my fans out there, that's a bummer for you guys. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I've been swamped with work. And Luca got me this little microphone for my birthday, so hopefully the audio is better. Yeah, that was cute of him. And he got me like a little holder thing for my phone. Anyways, let's see where we go with the energy for today. There's 3 cards. That's a little extra. We got home. Okay. We got wolf. And we got community. Nest, home, residence, belonging, and comfort. A shift or change in your physical or geographical residence. This nest indicates a desire or need to root down, give attention to, and or find or create comfort in your present surroundings. Additionally, a sense of being home no matter where you are is indicated. Drop any self-doubt about where you are in the world. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. You are home. That's nice. I like that because I feel like a lot of times we can feel like we should be doing something else or somewhere else or further ahead or whatever it is, but we're always exactly where we're supposed to be. Okay, then we have 5, wolf, teacher. Drawing this card can indicate an important relationship, new teacher or familiar on the path. Important lessons, skills, and connections can be developed at this time. The wolf is also here to remind you that you too are in fact the teacher. You may be called upon to share what you know with others. It is time to own what you have learned thus far. If you have been thinking about bringing your gifts out into the world, this card is a yes. That's awesome because here I am teaching you what I've learned thus far. I mean, I'm not a pro. The big foreclosure, that's my real estate coming on me. The big disclosure that I've had is that I'm not a guru, I'm not a professional, but these are my life experiences and what's worked for me. So I am excited to teach them. Okay, now trees, community. Let's see. You are surrounded by a loving and supportive community. Drawing this card can indicate an important time to work with others for the greater good. If you have been feeling lonely, the trees call out to you to find those groups, fellowships, and confidence you seek by shared similar interests. You don't have to walk alone anymore. This is interesting. Okay, it says, you have much to offer and don't need to focus all your attention in one place or on one person at a time. Nice. So I appreciate that, and I feel like it's relating to this community that I'm going to be growing on YouTube. You know, I have my 28 subscribers, and I know that they're going to keep growing. I'm getting back on the horse, and things are going to be going really well, and we're just going to be making magic together. So let's wrap this up. And I've promised a lot of different videos as well, so I am going to be doing those too. But for now, we're staying with our routine of the 1 video a day. So let's wrap it up and do our affirmation. I am so lucky. Everything always works out for me with grace and ease. I am so lucky. Everything always works out for me with grace and ease. I am so lucky. Everything always works out for me with grace and ease. And this obviously goes for everyone. So, thank you again for being here. Like, subscribe, comment, all of the things. Tell your friends if you know that they could benefit from something like this. So, I will be back tomorrow, that's for sure, and wishing you all a beautiful day. Bye-bye now.